I have some folks for the Reading Wall of Fame, and I am seeing more and more and more of these every morning. As I reflect on these last 3 years, and now we're in our 4th year of TAP, every year I look back and I realize how far we've come. And it's amazing to me because each year I think, wow, we did really well this year. How will we top that? And then we do. It is because of TAP.
Since implementing TAP, Forest Hill has seen its school performance score, which is based on state testing, climb to 114.7 after their first year of implementation, and up to an extraordinary 124.5 after the second year. Within TAP, their school-wide value-added score has been a 5 for the last 3 years, indicating gains 2 standard errors above predicted growth. And with their high program review scores, Forest Hill is a TAP model school. They have also been nationally recognized as a state Title I Distinguished School of the Year and listed as one of Louisiana's top 20 schools for closing the achievement gap. Statistics and honors, however, only tell half the story. Just as impressive is how Forest Hill was able to achieve these remarkable results.
The small rural community of Forest Hill is a nursery community, hundreds of nurseries, and a large number of our population is Hispanic. We have an 87% free and reduced lunch population at our school. About 3 years ago, I had teachers who came to me that wanted to know, now what? And quite frankly, I was not sure how to tell them to take it further. And so I began to search. The moment I walked into that first cluster meeting, it was like, wow, this is what I want for my teachers. I was so excited when I was given permission to go ahead with TAP. But at that time, our superintendent was facing a deficit.
Nancy saw what she wanted, knew that it was going to be difficult, but she didn't let that stop her.
She proceeded to visit local businesses and found her own funding for TAP.
We saw the value of the program. Those young people eventually grow up to be older people, and those are the people that we will employ in our manufacturing operations in the area. We believe with TAP, they will raise the capacity of education.
The training I received as an administrator was the training that the entire leadership team received, and it was extensive.
To get the greatest impact from TAP, you must implement it as closely to the model as possible. Forest Hill Elementary follows the model to the letter.
TAP empowers teachers. It also values what they do. Multiple career paths keep good teachers, strong teachers in a school setting, and that's where they need to be.
You can be a career teacher, you can work yourself up into the mentor teacher position, which will give you an addendum in pay. You can work up to master, but you still have contact with the kids and all of those things. So you have many different ways to work, still being in the classroom.
The element of ongoing applied professional growth strengthens our school because teachers meet twice a week in cluster meetings. And during those cluster meetings, we are very focused on our school goal. So now, in advanced, we have 42. Wow.
Their clusters are truly job-embedded, teacher-led, and focused on specific student need in this building. They've actually done a lot of field testing so that they know what they're bringing to the table actually works for these kids.
The teacher's effectiveness is increased through accountability. They're observed at a minimum of 4 times a year. And we have a rubric that we follow, the TAP Teaching Skills Standards. So we know what to look for, and they know what to deliver. And we consistently work on reinforcement and refinement areas. And so it improves their quality of teaching.
Being a career teacher at a TAP school means that finally, after 17 years of teaching, I feel like a professional. The performance pay is great. I love it when I get the check, but I would work in a TAP school for no more money because it makes me the kind of teacher that I want to be. I want to make a difference in the children.
We cannot function, we cannot move, we cannot grow, we cannot advance without having the raw material, the people capital to be able to do that. It has to start someplace, and it's the enthusiasm of Nancy and the teachers here at Forest Hill Elementary that are really making an impact.
When we talk about shared instructional leadership, this is it. They walk that walk as well as talk the talk to be able to provide the best for the kids they serve.
We strive for every student to achieve. With TAP, no student is left behind. TAP makes you have that spark and that reason that you wanted to become a teacher in the first place. And you can have that year after year.
This program makes sense and it makes a difference, and we see the difference. You know, it's how teaching should be.
When I go to bed at night, when I wake up in the morning, and throughout the day when my kids are at school, I have a total peace in knowing that my kids are getting the best education available.
Our very first year of TAP, my plan was to get things started and then to bow out gracefully. Unless TAP is taken away from me, I'm here for a while. I just see what a huge difference this is making for these students, for this community. You know, the old cliche about teachers making a difference, well, I now believe that cliche, and I see it in my school every day.